The gentle rustle of leaves along the sweeping avenues of Windsor and the low, resonant thud of polo mallets striking turf may seem, at first glance, like the timeless soundtrack to a quintessentially peaceful British afternoon. Yet beneath this serene surface lies a complex web of narratives that continues to captivate observers across the globe. On this particular summer day, the manicured grounds of the Guards Polo Club became the setting for a visual spectacle that was as much about presence, endurance, and quiet resilience as it was about sportsmanship. For those who study the intricate choreography of public life, every gesture, every choice of attire, and every shared smile under the sunlit Berkshire sky carries a weight that transcends the immediate moment. It is an environment where tradition meets the deeply personal, and where the public eye is constantly searching for deeper meaning within the frame of familiar ceremonies. This annual fixture, long established as a cornerstone of the summer social and philanthropic calendar, has traditionally served as a joyful gathering point. But its significance has grown exponentially in recent times as the individuals involved navigate their own highly scrutinized journeys. To truly understand the atmosphere that enveloped the historic estate today, one must look closely at the subtle shifts in tone and style that defined the gathering, a task that requires patience and a keen eye for detail. If you find yourself fascinated by these unfolding stories of dedication, grace, and the unspoken bonds that shape the public sphere at sea, consider taking a moment to subscribe to our channel, ensuring you never miss an in-depth exploration of these profound moments. The air in Windsor was filled with a distinct sense of renewal, an unspoken acknowledgement of long roads travelled and new chapters being written in the full view of an expectant public. The setting itself, steeped in history and surrounded by the ancient trees of the Great Park, provided a majestic yet intimate backdrop for an afternoon dedicated to charitable endeavours that lie at the very heart of a contemporary mission. Here, amidst the soft chatter of guests and the elegant preparation of thoroughbred horses, a story of continuity and personal strength was being quietly told, capturing the imagination of all who witnessed it. As the afternoon progressed, the focus naturally gravitated toward the sidelines, where the intersection of personal style, duty, and community created an atmosphere that was both relaxed and deeply significant. Observers could not help but notice how the warmth of the day seemed to reflect a broader, more profound sense of optimism that has been eagerly anticipated by well-wishers worldwide. This gathering was not merely an isolated social event on a crowded calendar, but a carefully woven fabric of connection, where every participant contributed to a narrative of shared purpose and enduring commitment. The deliberate calmness of the scene stood in stark contrast to the relentless pace of the modern world, offering a rare glimpse into a space where time-honored traditions are maintained with a modern, deeply human touch. It is within these quiet spaces and seemingly casual moments that the true character of public service is often revealed, away from the grand podiums and formal state dinners that usually define the public perception. The crowd that gathered along the pristine lawns was treated to a display of effortless elegance that managed to feel both entirely fresh and reassuringly familiar, setting a tone that would resonate throughout the rest of the day. Every element of the occasion, from the meticulously planned charity distributions to the relaxed interactions among the attendees, suggested a deep-rooted stability that continues to anchor the collective imagination. As we watch these events unfold, we are reminded of the power of presence and the ways in which individual journeys can inspire a collective sense of hope and admiration. The quiet confidence on display in Windsor serves as an ideal entry point into a multi-layered story of modern duty, personal triumph, and the contrasting paths taken by those born into the relentless spotlight of global attention. This afternoon was a testament to the enduring appeal of these public gatherings, which managed to balance the grand scale of institutional tradition with the deeply personal milestones of the individuals who bring them to life. As the sun warmed the historic grounds, the stage was perfectly set for an afternoon that would be remembered not just for the sport on display, but for the profound sense of reassurance and vitality that seemed to define every single interaction on the sidelines. The relaxed elegance observed on the sunlit sidelines of Windsor found its most striking expression in the appearance of the Princess of Wales, who made a highly anticipated return to the charity polo match after a 2-year absence. Stepping away from her traditionally structured and formal ceremonial wardrobe, Catherine opted for a casual, sleeveless gingham dress by Temperley, signalling a light-hearted and accessible approach to the afternoon. This choice of a classic checked pattern paired with elegant 260-pound slingback pumps from Camilla Elphick perfectly matched the warm summer ambiance, drawing widespread praise from style commentators and spectators alike. Throughout the event, she was accompanied by Williams equerry, squadron leader Mike Reynolds, maintaining a sense of structured support while she enthusiastically cheered on her husband from the grass boundary. Prince William himself showed high spirits ahead of the DMMI Royal Charity Polo Cup, initially arriving in a relaxed yet polished ensemble consisting of a crisp blue shirt, a tailored beige jacket, and sharp navy trousers. As the commencement of the match drew near, the Prince transitioned into his sporting role, swapping his smart casual attire for a navy blue jersey bearing the number 4 alongside traditional white jodhpurs. Mounting his horse, he joined his teammates on the field, ready to participate in his 15th appearance at this historic annual Windsor fixture, which has long served as an invaluable fundraising pillar for his core patronages. Watching from the sidelines alongside Catherine were Peter Phillips and his new wife, Harriet Spurling, who recently celebrated their marriage just last month. Harriet added to the fashionable presence on the lawns, looking characteristically elegant in a sky blue shirt dress complemented by strappy tan sandals and a whimsical 425-pound straw bag designed by Anya Hindmarch. The atmosphere on the field was charged with competitive energy and shared purpose, as this year's tournament was projected to push the cumulative total raised by this annual fixture past an extraordinary £15 million. These critical funds are meticulously distributed across 10 vital charities and causes championed by the royal couple, including the Wales Air Ambulance and the Evelina London Children's Hospital, an institution Catherine recently supported through a low-key personal engagement to highlight their major clinical expansion project. Meanwhile, a completely different kind of high-stakes energy was unfolding more than 100 miles away in the bustling heart of Birmingham, creating a fascinating geographic and thematic juxtaposition. At the National Exhibition Centre, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, was actively launching the official 1-year countdown to the next iteration of his beloved Invictus Games. Operating entirely in his element, Harry threw himself into a fast-paced wheelchair rugby exhibition match, showcasing his characteristic enthusiasm and competitive drive as he rushed across the court, gleefully crashing into opponents and scoring multiple tries for his team. The raw, unfiltered energy of the indoor sports arena provided a sharp contrast to the serene, open-air lawns of Windsor. Yet both brothers were locked in intense public focus, each driving forward their respective charitable visions. Harry's dynamic performance on the court reached a peak when he executed a brilliant blind, no-look pass over his head directly into the hands of an oncoming teammate who immediately crossed the try line to score. This spectacular maneuver earned immediate praise from television presenter Adi Adepitan, a former bronze medalist with the Great Britain wheelchair basketball team at the 2004 Paralympics, who played alongside the Duke. Adepitan later recounted how he commended Harry on the skill, noting that while the prince humbly brushed it off as a lucky throw and hope, it possessed all the style of a calculated professional play. The broader Birmingham event featured a diverse series of showcase sports, including an intense laser run game, all designed to highlight the adaptive athletic disciplines that will take center stage when the city officially hosts the global tournament. In an interview conducted on-site with ITV's This Morning presenter Alison Hammond, the conversation touched upon the deep undercurrents of family dynamics, with Hammond suggesting that his relatives must deeply appreciate his relentless work. Harry responded openly, stating that while they do not necessarily tell him every single day that they are proud of him, he remains fiercely proud of them. They are proud of him and he deeply loves his family, offering a rare window into his internal thoughts. Noticeably absent from the Birmingham countdown was his wife, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, who had initially been scheduled to attend the showcase but ultimately chose not to travel to the United Kingdom earlier in the week due to ongoing security concerns regarding their family's protection. Despite her absence from this specific domestic launch, anticipation remains exceptionally high as rumors circulate that Meghan is expected to travel internationally with their children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, for the main event, sparking intense global speculation about a potential private reunion between the king and his young grandchildren. This simultaneous display of public duty on two separate fronts captured the attention of royal watchers worldwide as the family navigated their public commitments against a backdrop of complex personal relationships. Back in Windsor, the significance of Catherine's energetic presence was magnified by the memory of her last appearance at the match in 2023, which preceded a deeply challenging period marked by planned abdominal surgery and a subsequent cancer diagnosis. Her radiant appearance today served as a powerful testament to her current state of health, with observers noting that the mother of three is going from strength to strength following her transition into remission. A journey recently marked by her completion of the demanding Three Peaks Challenge to champion life after recovery. The contrast between the quiet philanthropy in Berkshire and the high-octane athletic advocacy in the West Midlands highlighted the diverse ways the modern family engages with the public, with each event drawing substantial crowds and generating immense media interest. As the polo match progressed under the afternoon sun, the collective focus remained fixed on the incredible fundraising milestones achieved, building a tangible sense of tension and expectation regarding the ultimate impact of these concurrent royal endeavours. As the afternoon shadows began to lengthen over the immaculate playing fields of Windsor and the echoes of the wheelchair rugby match vibrated through the halls of Birmingham, the profound significance of this day of contrasting public duties became fully apparent to the world. The duality of these simultaneous appearances served as a vivid illustration of the modern institutional landscape, where distinct paths are walked with an unwavering commitment to service, advocacy, and philanthropic impact. In Windsor, the successful conclusion of the DMMI Royal Charity Polo Cup marked a monumental milestone, reliably pushing the historic fundraising aggregate beyond the envisioned £15 million threshold. A testament to Prince William's enduring dedication to his core network of charitable patronages. This substantial financial influx will immediately empower organisations operating on the front lines of community care and emergency response, including the critical operations of the Wales Air Ambulance and the specialised medical teams at the Evelina London Children's Hospital. where the Princess of Wales has consistently invested her personal time and energy to uplift young patients and support vital infrastructure expansions. Catherine's vibrant engagement on the sidelines, arriving a mere day after Prince William completed a demanding series of official engagements in Hastings, provided a wave of reassurance to a global public that has watched her recent health journey with profound empathy and admiration. Her steady return to the public sphere, highlighted by her active participation in the strenuous Three Peaks Challenge, underscores a message of resilience and vitality that transcends her individual experience, offering a powerful beacon of hope for countless individuals navigating their own paths to recovery and wellness. On the very same day that the King and Queen chose to connect with community initiatives during an official visit to the London Zoo, the younger generation of the family demonstrated a shared ability to capture the public imagination through vastly different creative and athletic avenues. Over in Birmingham, the energetic launching of the one-year countdown to the Invictus Games stood as a powerful reminder of Prince Harry's unique capacity to utilize sports as a transformative vehicle for healing, camaraderie, and international unity. The Duke of Sussex's passionate performance alongside legendary competitors like Paralympic bronze medalist Ade Adepitan illuminated the core spirit of the Games, proving that adaptive sports possess an unmatched ability to break down barriers and restore a sense of purpose to wounded, injured, and sick service personnel worldwide. The praise showered upon Harry's spontaneous no-look pass by seasoned athletes emphasized the authentic, unscripted nature of his involvement, illustrating an individual who remains completely at home amidst the raw intensity of athletic competition and mutual respect. This successful showcase event set a triumphant tone for the upcoming international tournament in Birmingham, cementing the city's position as a future hub for global athletic excellence and inspirational human achievement. Furthermore, the candid reflections shared during his televised conversation with presenter Alison Hammond offered a poignant glimpse into the enduring emotional bonds that persist beneath the heavily scrutinized surface of international public life, reminding audiences of the shared pride and fundamental love that continues to anchor these public figures, despite their disparate geographical and institutional roles. The looming anticipation surrounding the potential travel of the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan, alongside Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet for the main tournament, continued to fuel a sense of forward-looking optimism, sparking widespread hope for meaningful private connections and the continuation of multi-generational family ties away from the relentless glare of the media spotlight. Together, these concurrent events in Windsor and Birmingham did not reveal a house divided by purpose, but rather an institution whose reach is expanded through the distinct talents, focuses, and passions of its prominent members. Whether through the quiet, time-honored elegance of a summer polo fixture dedicated to localized clinical care and community safety, or the high-octane global advocacy of an international adaptive sports movement designed to honor military veterans. The overarching narrative remains one of impactful public engagement and enduring dedication to causes far greater than oneself. As the sun finally dipped below the horizon, bringing a close to both the pristine outdoor tournament in Berkshire and the bustling athletic exhibitions in the West Midlands, the collective impact of the day's events left an indelible mark on the public consciousness, proving that the true strength of this family lies in their shared ability to inspire, to heal, and to lead through the power of authentic presence.